speaking with Sumedh Chatterjee. Now, do I call you Sume or Sumedh?
So you can call me Sumedh or Sume. My friends call me Sume. Yep.
He has a podcast called Sumelevate, which I assume means be elevated by Sume's coaching. He has a BA in liberal arts. I'll tell you how to lead your life. He's only here to help you make it better than it already is. I like that.
So originally, when I was very shy during the high school times of my life, and I was really finding it difficult to talk to girls and make friends and all these different things. And the stage really opened me up to be who I wanted to be. And so I tried out for a few school plays. I really got interested in improvisation and theater sports. So that was one of the major shifting points for me. I had a really amazing teacher, Miss Annie. Miss Annie, if you're listening, shout outs to you. You really changed my view and the way that I saw the world. And
hey, great. Hey, do you know, you just reminded me when I was at school and we were doing a school play, the teacher told me afterwards, he said, just a thing, when you're up on stage, don't scratch your bottom. Hey, come on, you stepped into it. Let's give us a couple of mimics or something. Give us have a bit of fun for 20 seconds. Give us a bit of a laugh.
All right, I can talk in different voices if you want me to. I mean,
I'm very good at imitating different accents. And I mean, if you want me, I can also talk a little bit British.
That was really good. How do you manage to do that? You reminded me of a teacher at school. He was Welsh, and I used to I always remember him going, "What do you think you're doing, boy?"
I help young creatives and individuals really find who they are, and I create a self-awareness strategy for them in a way that they can use the best of their abilities in their craft, whatever their craft is.
Now, the other thing that, from what you were saying, one of the things you do that I've already observed is you go somewhere. Even though you're there and communicating, you go somewhere. Where do you go? Do you know where you go?
Well, for me, it's my own world, I guess you could call it. It's my own dimension that I go into, where I draw things from. My inspiration is drawn from there. And I don't know if I would call it a place, but it's definitely a place in my mind, in my mind's eye. I could call it my mental palace if we're giving it kind of metaphor. And from there, I just take whatever I can and absorb whatever potential that I can from there. And sometimes there's shadows and weird demons there too, so I like to avoid those places. And after our session is over, I also specialize in binaural beats, and so I create my own binaural beats for my clients, which is, you seem very confused by when I said that. I'll explain what they are.
I'll ask you a bit more about that, yeah, binaural. Yeah. What conjured up in my mind was you create some sort of music that people can listen to, but I fill them with subliminal affirmations so that when they're listening to them, they're not distracted by the words, but they're in the background noise. And so that, along with the acting rehearsal techniques, and also just being able to use a humanistic form of coaching at times really helps, meaning that I just repeat things back to my clients, and it's magical how they coach themselves. That's a tough one. I think in terms of taking control, it's about really figuring out a way to remove any barriers. And what I mean by that is, a lot of the time we get self-doubt that creeps in. and it stops us from achieving what we want. And in terms of my own control, this has been a long journey for me. My self-regulation, my self-control, because most people know what the answers are already. They're just not willing to accept it, or they're not willing to take action, or it's, you know, it's all the way in the back of their minds. And it's just about removing those layers, removing all that fear, removing all those insecurities.
Yes. What kind of winner are you?
And this can be one word or a sentence or
anything you like. What how are you? How do you behave as a winner? What sort of winner are you?
I would like to use the word formidable. Formidable, like I'm the type of winner that sees into the future. I'm the type of winner that has a very, very solid base. And I'm the type of winner that likes to brag a little bit when I'm at the top. It's that splash life. So THAT, that.
Yeah.
Splash, SPLASH, life, LIFE. That's all one word.
Now they'll get it. Now they'll get it. Now leave the last word to Sume.
Step your life game up.